Good evening and welcome to yet another Tuesday evening. I hope you're well. My name's Andy, as I'm sure you know by now if you've joined us for the first time. Looking forward to hearing from you at some stage through the night, through giving me a waving hand. I hope you're all well and you've had a good week. Tonight, again, we're going to go through our warm-up, our movement exercises, and hopefully a little bit of a cool down depending on time. So if you can make sure that you've got plenty of space, make sure you've got something comfortable on your feet, nice and flat, a trainer. Make sure the surface that you're on is not too slippy. A chair, a wall, a work surface. And in light of, I haven't got any tins tonight to use, so I'm going to use 2 bottles of Lenore. They're a little bit heavier, okay. You can use tins, but I'm going to use those to hold on to while I'm doing the exercises. As I'm sure you're aware by now, this Keithley Exercise and Wellbeing at Home is part of the Rethinking Pain programme, where we aim to help people relieve themselves of pain or escape pain, and generally hopefully reduce symptoms and improve your physical and mental well-being. So we're going to have a warm-up, okay, so make sure you've got some water as well. It's quite a mild evening, okay. Make sure you've got some windows open and you can get some fresh air if you need to. And please remember also, if you do sort of feel like you're getting a bit tired, sit down, okay, sit down, have a rest, join back in when you're ready, okay. And also it's also nice to know who is online. So what we'll do, we'll have the warm-up first. If you are joining me tonight, whether you're watching or whether you're actually taking part, give us a wave. It'd be nice to know who is actually live with us tonight. Okay. Oh, and I brought my timer today as well, so you won't see a timer. I snapped the wire on it, so unfortunately we have no timer today. Okay, so I'm going to pop my glasses off, move my chair out of the way. I think you can all see me. I'm just going to drop that down a little bit. Okay, and we're going to gently just walk in on the spot. Okay, I'm going to actually try and use, if you've got tins, okay, I hope the lids are on properly. I'm just going to hold on to these. So as I start to move my arms, I've got a little bit of extra resistance. You can use anything. Try not to use bags of sugar because they'd burst. Anything tin wise, bottle wise. Thought about using a couple of water bottles, okay, but I just thought when they were downstairs, side of the washer, I thought I'd use these. We're going to come up to shoulder height, pushing out in front. And I'm going to come back into a little march. Any household item that carries a little bit of resistance for your arms, just drop those down by the sides. And we're going to slow that down to a stop. Put my bottles down, okay. If you need some support, I've got the chair, I've got the wall, okay. All you're going to do is circles with your ankles. So we're going to go anti-clockwise and clockwise. You change direction when you're ready to do so. Have a good rotate with that ankle joint and just support yourself with the wall. I've just seen that you're on, Caroline. It's just popped up on my phone. Okay, changing to the other foot. It was good to see you on Friday at Saltaire. Okay, rotating both clockwise and anti-clockwise. Okay, we'll bob those feet back on the floor. Just get moving again. Okay, and march those arms. Okay, and let's bring them up to shoulder height. And make sure you've got some music on in your background, okay? Just help you through the program that we're going to do tonight. Okay, we're going to come back down to the sides. All I can hear is this moving around in the bottle. Drop the hands down, keep the feet going. But we'll persevere. Okay, we're going to slow that down, so I'm going to move in a little bit. Feet nice and shoulder apart. You're going to lean over, Stretch down to the side. It's important that we keep the upper body as straight as we can, don't lurch over. Up we come, and over we go again. Again, focusing on your breathing and controlling your movements. Up we come. Let's come to the side and show you what I mean. So a lot of people will do that. I want you to go over and really extend and stretch this side. Up we come. We'll go for the second stretch on this side. And slowly back up, stretching down to the other side. Last stretch on this side. Again, focusing on that breathing. Up we come, stretching over, and that's our set of 3 when we come out of this completed. Okay, and we're going to just get back into that movement. Okay, you can speed it up if you want, or you can keep it nice and simple. Again, get the arms going. Okay, and let's push out in front. Just keep those arms up at shoulder height if you can. Okay, we're going to come back into a march. Okay, and we're going to drop those hands down, keep those feet going. Okay, you'll need to be sat down for the next one where we're going to stretch the back of the leg, so we'll slow that down there. Okay, I'll put the bottles down. I'll turn to the side. Okay, all I'm going to do is sit forward on my chair, pop my leg out, lean over, stretch the back of that outstretched leg. If you lean over, you'll feel the tightness. Just let the tightness ease away. And then slowly sit yourself up, stretch yourself out on the opposite side. Again, focusing on that breathing as that stretch loosens off, stops being as tight. Okay, and up we come, and over we go. Again, just holding, focusing on what you're doing and concentrating on your breathing. And we're coming up out of that one, and we're stretching for the second time to this side. And holding. Again, concentrating on your breathing. And we'll sit up, we've got one more to do. Over we go. Last stretch. Stretches should feel easier. Maybe get that a little bit further. Or maybe you're just comfortable where you are. But let's get a good stretch. And we'll sit that up. And we'll stretch it out again. And we're going to come out of that. I'm just going to pop my chair to one side. I'm just going to come back to the screen because something's popped up on it and I don't know what it is. Okay. I hope you can also see me because it just said my internet connection weren't great, but it does say I'm still live. Okay, so I'm going back to my bottles, all my tins, whatever you've got. I'm going to move those feet. And we're going to move those arms. And we're going to push out in front. And we're going to come back into a march. And we're going to drop the hands down, keep the feet going. And we're going to slow that down to stop. Right, I'm just going to hold one bottle this time. Okay, I'm going to take it in my hand. I'm going to put it across. I'm going to put my other arm round. I'm going to bring myself round. So I've got the added hold on the bottle, plus the weight that it incorporates. I'm just holding there and I'm coming back to the centre, swapping hands, doing the same on the opposite side. We have a little bit of fun with this because people don't know where to put their arms. So just holding, feeling that stretch and coming back to the centre. Round we go, pulling yourself round, increasing your mobility. And back we come. And stretching for the second time to this side. And holding. And we're coming back. We've got our last stretch to do here. Swapping hands. Pulling yourself round. Use the arm on the elbow to increase the stretch if you feel like you can do, and come back and let's do the final side. Just hold that, well done. And back we come. So I'm going back to both bottles in my hands, moving my feet, getting my arms going. Okay, and then I'm coming up to shoulder height and I'm pushing out in front. Try to keep those arms nice and level. Now I'm going to come back into a little march. Okay, we're dropping those hands down, keeping those feet going. And we're going to slow that down to a stop. Okay, again, if you need a bit of support, this isn't as hard as the circles with the ankles, but all you're going to do, if you can see me from the side, okay, is you're going to go heel and toe. So just nice and easy with the heel and toe, just a good flex up and a good point down. Just keep that going. And we'll do 3 more, so that's 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to spin myself around so you can see. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. We've got 1 more stretch to do. Again, focusing on your breathing, concentrating, pacing yourself. Okay, we're going to do 3 more, so it's toe for 1, toe for 2, and toe for 3. And we're going to go back into a little march. Okay. Get those legs going. Again, keep the pace nice. Let's get the arms going. And I'm coming up to shoulder height. Pushing out in front. And back into a little march. Okay, drop those hands, keep those feet going. And we'll slow that down to a stop. Okay, just facing me. Okay, looking straight ahead. Step back a little bit. Okay, I want you to look over your right shoulder. Just hold that position. Try and keep yourself nice and upright. Create good posture. Come back to the centre. Let's look up to the ceiling. And we're coming back to looking straight ahead. I'm going to go straight down with the chin. And we're coming back to look straight ahead, and we're going to go out to your left. Just hold that position. And slowly coming back to centre. Chin down to your chest. And back to looking straight ahead. You're going to go out to your left again. And we're coming back to centre. We're going to look up to the ceiling. And we're coming back to look straight ahead and going out to the right. Again, just holding that position. And back to centre and up to the ceiling. Got 1 more set to do, and we're coming back to looking straight ahead. Okay, we're going down with the chin, and we're coming back to look straight ahead. We're going to go out to your left, and we're slowly coming back to the centre, and we're going all the way across to the other side. And slowly back to centre. We're going to finish off looking up to the ceiling. And we're going to come back to look straight ahead. Just give your shoulders a roll. We are going to roll our heads in a second. Just give your shoulders a roll. Drop your chin to your chest. Make that head rotate all the way around and all the way back. Okay, and we're going to rest there. That's your warm up done. I hope you're all okay. I'm just going to let some air in here because somebody shut the door and it's red hot. Okay folks, so classes, let's have a see who's joined us so far tonight. Okay, let's have a look. Hi Cafe. Okay Mandy, that's fine. Hi V, good of you to join us again. And I think I just can't get to that one. Let's have a look. And you're joining us from Kings Lane in the motorhome. Is the dog doing the exercises? Just let me know if the dog is. Okay, good stuff. Cool. Right guys, let's get on with the main event. So we're going to do some back exercises first tonight. So I'll show you what we're going to do. Again, I'm going to try and use the bottles as much as I can tonight. Okay, you don't have to, whatever you're using, whether it's tins. Okay, but you're going to do, we're going to sit and stand first. Okay, we're going to do some lower back strengthening. Obviously the easier one to that is to do that sat down. Okay, we're going to upper body strengthening, so we squeeze our shoulder blades. We've got side bends. We've got press up against the wall. Okay, we've got the sat down version. Okay, so we're going to do that twice, or some of you might do it twice. Okay, we've got rotations. We've got arching your back or leaning backwards. We've got lower back strengthening where we go down, let the hands dangle and then pull up to stand up upright. And finish with some pelvis rotations. So we've got a minute on each one. We've got 15 seconds in between as a little bit of rest. Okay, we'll get these 10 done, have a little bit of a rest, and then we'll go on to our knees and hips. And again, feel free to comment. Anyone else that's joined us, give us a wave, let me know that you're there, and we shall get on. Okay, I'm going to get the timer started, which is at the side of my laptop tonight, so I can actually see it. Okay, so we've got 5 seconds. I'm going to do the hover on the sit to stand on this one. So I'm going down and I'm just slightly touching the chair. You keep doing that. I'm going to move my laptop down so you can see my feet. Keep going. Just gently down you go. Okay, if I turn this to the side, you can do the sit to stand and take the weight off. But I'm going down. Okay, I'm going to grab my bottles as well. I forgot about them. So I'm going to hold them against my chest. And I come down, slowly lowering and driving back up. Down I go, and up I come. Again, focusing on my breathing and the work that I'm doing. Trying to pace myself. Up I come, and down I go. Okay, we've got just about 5 seconds left on this one. Okay, and we're resting there.
Rest.
Okay, we're going to go over and do our lower back strengthening. So again, I'm going to hold the bottles. Again, you can sit down to do this. Okay, but from this position,
Go.
I'm sliding the bottles down my legs. A little bit of extra, not much. Might be more for others. Slowly over. And back up I come. Again, I'm pacing myself as I go over. And back up I come again. Concentrating on my breathing and focusing on the pacing of my movement. And back up. Okay, well done guys. Okay, and over I go, and back up we come, and over, and back up. Okay, we've got 5 seconds left, and we're going to finish there on that one. Okay, upper body strengthening. So this is where we're sort of getting a bit of a skiing position. Okay, so I'm going to, where am I going to hold the bottle? So I'm in that position. Okay, I'll show you from the side and I'll show you from the back. I'm pulling my arms back and controlling out. Arms back. Again, see the control. So I'm not going up and down like that. I'm trying to pull my shoulder blades in. Down we go. Pulling in and back. I'll show you from this position. Back I go. And back. Again, if you can't hold that position, stand up. Okay, you can move. You don't have to hold the bent skiing position. Pull back and control out. Pulling back. Trying to get both bottles to come back to the same place, so they're level. And I'm pulling back. Have a quick look at the time. Okay. Get one more in maybe. Okay, perfect.
Rest.
Okay, side bends. So I'm going to be going over with the bottle in my hand. If you've got shoulder issues, just do side to sides. Okay. I'm going to move back a little bit. Shift the chair out of the way.
Go.
Okay, so I'm going over and back down. Over and down, and the bottle actually makes me stretch as all the fabric conditioner goes to the other end. It pulls me over. I can feel that stretch, daft as it seems, a little bit more, and over I go. And again, focusing on that breathing and your technique and the pacing of your movement. Okay, as we come over, let's get everything back down before we go back over with the opposite side. And we've got 3 seconds left. Okay guys,
rest.
Well done. Okay, push up against the wall. Okay, so I'll put the bottles down for this one. Okay, just find yourself a space on a worktop, on a wall. Okay. Just lower myself down, push back. So I'm going to go down slowly, control myself, and I'm driving back. Slowly down I go, and driving. And again, focusing on the control and my pacing. Okay, nice and slow at your pace. You shouldn't be looking at me anyway if you're looking at a wall, so you can't see how quick or how fast I'm going. Just work that nice and easy. Pushing back. And up we come. And driving back. Well done guys. We've got 10 seconds left on this one. And back we come. And we're driving back. Well done guys.
Rest.
What we got coming up next? Okay. We've got lower back strengthening in the chair this time. So you can do this stood up, you can do it sat down. We'll do it sat down, or I will. Okay. So I'm in this position.
Go.
All I'm doing is going over. So this is the seated version, I think, of the second one we did. Okay, so over we go. Keeping your bum nice and still. Everything lower body still. Going over with that upper body. Over we go. And really feeling that stretch in that lower back. Over we go. Again, a little bit of added resistance in the tins or the bottles that you might have, or whatever it is you choose to use. Okay, I'll just add to the work. Just keep that going and back up we come. Okay, we've got 5 seconds left, so I'll get down and that'll come back up.
Rest.
Okay folks, what we've got coming up next? We've got rotations. So again, I would do the rotations as we did in the warm-up with the bottle, okay? So if you want to try that, okay, we're going to take the bottle, put it out there, arm behind, pull myself round. If you're struggling with the coordination of the arms, as some people do, okay, put your hands across your chest and opposite hand on each shoulder. Okay, I'll just quickly show you. Okay, and you can rotate that way. Okay, you've just not got the resistance of the bottle. Okay, so again, and it's good for coordination, so try it. I've had people sit in mirrors try to master this, and I've also had people that look like they're directing traffic. So just work on it and get it right, because it's a really good stretch if you can get it right. Okay, and back we come. We've got 5 seconds left. Okay,
Rest.
and we're resting there. Okay, we're leaning backwards this time, so the bottles are going to go down. Okay, I've got my hands on my hips. Try and get against the wall or something that if you do topple, you're going to end up on your bum. Okay, but I'm going to be in this position. I'm arching backwards. And as I come forward, I'm just going to stretch, push my bum towards the wall. And I'm going to stand up upright. And I'm arching. And I'm coming back. And again, counteracting by stretching those glutes, and you'll feel it in the hamstrings as well. Over we go. And back to upright. Counteracting. And back to standing up upright and arching. And back we come. Over we go. We've got just short, we've just got 10 seconds left basically. And we're arching. And we're back to upright. And we're over. Okay guys,
Rest.
we are now on to lower back strengthening. So again, this is the one where I've got the bottles in my hand. Okay, all I'm going to do, okay, I'll show you from the side.
Go.
I'm going over, a little bit of flex in the knees, and I'm standing up upright, shoulders back, over I go, gently, up I come, shoulders back, over I go, up I come, control the movement over, and I'm driving back up. And over we go again. And back up we come. And back up, well done guys. We've got 15 seconds left. We'll squeeze another couple in. And back up. Over we go for the last time. And back up there, and that should just about take us to the end of
Rest.
that. Okay, and we've got pelvis rotations to finish off with. Okay, so the bottles are going down for this. My hands are on my hips, and I've started a little bit early there. Okay, but off I go.
Go.
Okay, good. Pelvis rotations. Don't forget, we go one way. We've got to go the opposite way. So working both sides, both directions. Over we go. And back we come again. And round we go again. Okay, we've got 25 seconds left, so keep that going. We're going to have a rest. come back, see who's online. I know you're watching, Barbara, you're not on Facebook but can get us online, so good evening to you. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you found your bus route out for the summer party as well. I did find out that it was the 614 that goes past the restaurant, by the way. Okay, we're resting there, well done. Okay, so let's come have a quick look. See who's joined us. Let's have a quick squiz. Hello Carol Carey, how are you? Okay, the arm exercises are solely for you. Thank you for joining me tonight. Just let me know, are you watching, are you taking part, and what are you drinking? Okay, Sarah, that's fine. Thank you for joining us, and yes, look forward to seeing you next week. So guys, I'm going to have a look at the laminates, put us some knees and hips together. We'll go through 10 of those, which will probably leave us maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes ish towards the end, where we'll have a little bit of a cool down like we did last week. Okay, so grab yourself a drink, enjoy your minute or two's rest, and I'll give you a shout when I come back and let you know that we're about to start. I'll just get that into focus for when we do. Okay, so enjoy your rest, guys, and I'll be with you very, very shortly. Okay, folks, this is what we're going to be doing next. We're going to be doing, that light does not do this any favour, we're going to be doing squats. We're going to do hip out. Chucked in 3 back ones just to make the set of 10 up. Okay, and we're going to be standing on one leg. We're going to be doing the leg alphabet, or circles, or numbers up to 10. Okay, and we're going to be doing some side bends. So not all of these you'd maybe use your tins or the fabric conditioner that I'm using. Okay, we've got hip back. We're going to sit to stand, and we're going to finish with leaning back, or arching your back as I call it. Okay, so we're going to start with squats. We'll start the timer. Put my glasses down. Okay, we've got 10-second countdown. Okay, so I'm going to put these on my hips. Okay, so in that position, I'm just squatting. Okay, there's a bit of move the chair on so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, squatting down. Okay, from the side, you can see chest over, nice and easy, mimicking the hands on my hips with the bottles. Over I go, slowly down, pushing back up. Slowly down I go, and driving back up. Down I go, with just 25 seconds to go on this one. Over we go. Again, good control in what you're doing. Focus on the movement, not the number that you're doing. more about the movement. And up we come. Okay,
Rest.
we are resting there. Okay, we've got hip out next. So again, use the wall, use the chair. I'll show you from this down. I'm going to use the wall, save the chair. Okay, so we're going to go hip out. Going out to the side and back. Try not to come back to the starting position. Try and keep your leg elevated to create the endurance in your hip. But obviously, if you find it a struggle, you can change sooner rather than later. We'd normally change after 30 seconds, but if you are struggling, or you can bring it back to neutral and have a rest. But it's out, out, out to go. Okay, I'm going to have a little change back to the other side. I'm going to finish, see if I can even it up. Okay, I'm well resting there. Okay, lower back strengthening, stood up or sat down. Okay, this is the one where I go down the side of my body with the bottles. Okay, so I'm going over and
go.
And I'm back up I come. Again, you go to where you're comfortable. Over I go. Almost like I'm trying to get in a ball, is what I feel like, without actually getting into one, which sounds a bit daft, but over I go. And again, focusing more on the movement rather than the reps. Okay, over we go. Be interesting actually, because I've had an interesting comment from some new ladies that have come to a group in Willesden about the reps versus the time. So I'll mention that to you at the end. It'd be interesting to get your feedback, both anybody on this group or out there in the community that's joined us tonight.
Rest.
Okay, we're resting there, guys. Okay, we're going to stand on one leg, so I'm going to pop the bottles down. Again, if you need support, you've got the wall, you've got a chair, you've got a worktop, you've got a table. Okay, I'm going to pop my hand to the wall. I'm going to bring my knee up. Okay, and I'm just going to hold. I can see the clock, so that's 10 seconds. And I'm going to go to the other side. So I'm going to try and do 10 seconds on each side. Okay, I'm coming down. And I'm going back up with the opposite side. And we are now halfway through, so again, changing. Again, focusing on your breathing. If you're doing this without using a wall, focus on something in front of you, not too near. Okay. Okay, we're going to change there. Up I go, I'm focusing something. Holding. And resting there.
Rest.
Well done. That's standing on one leg. Okay, we're going to do the leg alphabet. Okay, so in the chair, sitting forward. Okay, leg
go.
Fixed. I'm going to go number 1. Then I'm drawing 2. Then I'm drawing 3. And then I'm going for number 4. Nice and slow. 5, 6, 7. Good, slow. Figure of 8. 9. And I'm just going to do a circle for 10, which takes me to 30 seconds. I'll spin round. Okay, again. Leg out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, figure of 8, the 9, and the big circle just takes us to the last 3 seconds there. Okay, well done.
Rest.
Side bends. Okay, so again, shift the chair. We're going to be looking at that one or side bends. So if I start with side bends like this,
Go.
over I go, up I come. Again, focusing on the movement. I'm not going dead fast, I'm not bouncing. See, a lot of people do that, I don't like that. Okay, just stretch, up we come, and over. If you're going to do it with the arms, up and over. Again, there's a little bit more mileage in whatever you've got in your hands. They'll just give you that extra stretch. And obviously these Lenore bottles are a little bit heavier than the tins of soup. And over we go. Stretching over. And back across. Make sure that arm's down. Over we go. And back. And over we go again. You've got 5 seconds left, guys. See if we can squeeze one quick one in.
Rest.
Okay, well done. Okay, we're going to do wall slide now. So again, you could use these. Okay, again, he's got his hands on his hips, so I can use the bottles. Okay.
Go.
And I'm sliding down. And I'm pushing back up. Okay, down we go. Back flat against the wall. And up we come. Difficult with his shirt because he's got a logo on the back and it proper creates some resistance against the wall. Okay, but down I go and I'm pushing back up. And down I go again. Again, go to your level of where you need to be. Any push up at this moment, depending where you are, is a good one. And up we come. Okay, with 20 seconds left. Driving up. And down we come. Driving up again. Slowly lowering myself down. I get this one in. Up I come. Okay, and
Rest.
shirt stuck to the wall then. Okay, we're going to do hip back this time. Okay, so you basically turn the chair around. Use the chair this time. Okay. And
Go.
back, and I'm coming back where my toe meets my heel. Again, I could do this up against the wall. Back I go. Back I go. Okay, I'll have a quick look at the clock. Okay, we're 40 seconds. So we've got a little, get 2 more in on this side and finish off. Okay, so turn to the side. Okay, I think you can all see me. So it's leg out and back. I don't think you can quite see, but my toe is coming. You can see I'm not bringing my legs back together. Okay, we've got 10 seconds to go. Okay guys, well
Rest.
done, I'm resting there. What we got coming up? Sitting and standing. Okay, so this one we're going to start in the chair. I'm going to put the bottles across my chest. Okay,
Go.
and I'm getting out. And I'm going back down. Taking the weight off this time, not hovering. Up I come. Control that movement on the way back down. Pacing. Up. Slowly down. Up I come. And down I go. Okay, I'm going to spin to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Sideways on, I've not got the back there. Down I go. Take the weight off. Up I come. And down I go. Up I come. Again, focusing on that breathing, controlling on the way down. Okay. Seen a few people recently just dropped into the chair, and it's surprising that it's not actually rocked back. The force that they fall back into it, which I'm sure does happen.
Rest.
Okay, we are leaning backwards, so I'm going to put them down. Let's move the chair so you can see me. Okay.
Go.
Back I go. And I'm coming forward. Little stretch back the other way. Standing nice and upright. Arching. And back to looking straight ahead. And over I go. And back up I come. And arching that back. And back to looking straight ahead. And just again. Over we go. 25 seconds to go. And back we come. And over. Standing upright. Again, good arch. And back we come. And over we go. 3 seconds to go. I'll get back to upright. Okay, that is your set of backs. Done. Okay, so grab yourself a drink, get a bit of fresh air. Okay, and we'll come back and we'll do a cool down. Okay, so I'll give yourself a minute or two. I'll put the Lenore back at the washing machine. I'm glad the lids didn't come off. We'll give you a couple of minutes and then we'll get into a bit of a cool down. So grab a drink, have a little rest there, and I'll see you shortly. I'll come in and have a look and see if anybody else has joined us. And while I remember, actually, very interesting from a lady up in Willesden who came, not this Monday, last Monday, and commented that she found it better with the timed session as opposed to the rep session, because she says when she'd been to other services that there were always somebody waiting, because not everybody's the same pace, and if you're doing something and then there's somebody that's a bit quicker that's always there waiting for you to jump off the machine and jump in your place as quick as possible, it is a bit daunting. So interesting to know if anybody else has got any other thoughts on that about the times. Okay. Carol Carey, I don't believe you. Oh, Rachel, no, I haven't. No, I will do if you want. Okay, you make me look a bit of a fool, but we were at Silsden today. We were talking about fridge freezers. So I got a phone call saying, "Do you think this fridge freezer at 60 inches will fit?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know because I'm not there, am I? I don't know what the space is." So Rachel was trying to describe fridge freezers come in 3 different sizes apparently. They come in this size, that size, and big size, which made me laugh because we were talking about fridge freezers, as you do. But yeah, interesting. Get your thoughts. Is that all right for you there, Rach? Okay, and yes, Cafe, twice in one day. You'll be ready for the Greek. Is it Greek islands? I think you said. Did you say we're going to Greece earlier today? Right, let's get on with our cool down. Okay, I'm going to take the bottles. I would suggest we're going to cool down now. So you can start with anything that you've used, like the Lenore bottles or tins. You can start with those in your hands, or you can just put them to one side and we'll just cool down. As we warmed up, just bringing everything back to a standstill, and then you can go and enjoy your rest of your evening. I'm just glad I didn't use the 2 cans of John Smiths that are over there because they'd have exploded when I opened them. So at least the Lenore's all shook up. So we're going to start with a little patch on the spot. Let's move the chair out of the way. Okay, so a good pace to start with. Get your arms going. That's it. Keep that. Get a nice little pace, and we'll just bring it right down to a slow. But it's your pace, okay? So whatever you're shuffling your feet at the end or just tapping your toes, it doesn't really matter. as we come to that cool down bit, and we're just going to push. Okay, little pushes out in front, and we're going to then bring it back into down by the sides. Okay, we're going to drop the arms. Okay, but we're going to then slow that down to a stop. Okay, we're going to go back to where we started. If you need the support of the wall, okay, you're just going to do circles with that ankle. Just rotate and back the other way. So clockwise and anti-clockwise at your discretion. You choose when to change until we change feet. And we're going to change feet now. Again, good circles. Again, focusing on that movement and your breathing. Okay, feet back on the floor. Let's get the legs going again and the arms. Again, still keeping a decent pace up. Okay, pushing out in front. I'm sure this is not a cardio session, but I'm sure a few of your hearts are beating a little bit quicker. So we need to bring that back down. Just pushing and back down to the sides. Okay, drop the hands, keep the feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, we've got the hands down the sides now, so we're going to go. I'm going to stretch to one side, but what I want you to try and do is just go that little bit further. Get to where you're comfortable, just inch that little bit further down while we're nice and warm. Up we come and over we go. Stretching the muscles while the warm increases your flexibility. Holding. Make sure you've got that little extra stretching. Just hold that a little bit longer. Up we come. Over I go. And again, just that little stretch. Touch more. And holding. And back up we come. And over we go again. And just holding. And back to upright. And over we go for the last time. And holding. Make sure you got that little extra stretch in. And gently back to upright. Final stretch. Over I go. Holding. And back up. And I'm going to start with my feet, but I'm slowing things down now. Okay, as we start to come to sort of the middle of the cool down. I'm going to get the arms going. I'm not going to go up to shoulder height now. Okay, we're just going to walk or march on the spot. I'm just going to keep that going. Breathing through my nose and out through my mouth. I'm going to drop my hands down and keep my feet going. So our next stretch, we're going to be sat down where we're going to stretch out the back of the leg. Okay, so I'm going to bring this just to a stop, okay, so you can see me. And a good way here to do this time to increase the stretch is if you turn the toe towards you, it will stretch that muscle. So I'm going to go over, feel the stretch a bit earlier. I'm holding. Okay, I'm starting to feel that loosen off now. Okay, and I'm relaxing out of that. And I'm going to do the other side. Turn the toe. Leaning over. Again, a nice tight stretch, but again, slowly easing off. And up I come. Out I go. This is the second one on this side. Turning that toe. Don't forget that toe turning. Now back to sitting up. And we're stretching out again. Turning that toe towards. Feeling that stretch. And sitting up. Last stretch on this side. Holding that. And I'm going to come out of that. And I'm going over again for the final time. Again, holding. And releasing now. Okay, I'm going to move the chair out of the way. Okay, again, now down to a walk. Okay, I'm just letting my arms swing. Coming out, look at what time we're on. Oh, bags of time. Okay. So I'm not even getting the arms motoring now. I'm just going to let them swing as I walk on the spot. Okay, and I'm going to slow that down to a stop. Okay, so arm across, hand either forwards or backwards on the elbow, pull yourself round and hold. Again, use that arm to take you a little bit further. Just hold that position, again focusing on your breathing, and we're slowly coming back to the centre, and we're going to go back round the other side and just hold. And gently back to centre and turning again. Okay, nice and peace and quiet as well. Okay, calm that down. And back we come. Last stretch on this side. Down we come, and your final stretch on this side. And back. Again, taking that pace right down now. I hope you've enjoyed tonight, and I hope you've managed to get some movement and some exercise done. Or you've watched, as I tend to find people keep telling me. Okay, just let those arms swing. I'll see a few of you tomorrow, and a few of you by the end of the week, and some more of you before I'm back online next Tuesday. Okay, we're going to slow that to a stop. Again, if you need the support, use the wall or a chair. You're just going to go heel and toe. Just nice and easy. Okay, we'll do 3 more. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just spin round so you can see my foot. Okay, and I'm just going to tick away with that one. Coming to the end, guys, now. You can go watch Emmerdale on catch up if you're not already sat watching it. Okay, we'll do 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and we'll just take this little walk into a stop. Okay, I'm going to bring the chair forward. You guys keep going. Okay, keep that going. Again, hopefully you'll start to feel like you're not working maybe as hard. I know we have this discussion all the time, how hard it is to work when you're in pain and what it does in working that body. Okay, and we're going to slow that to a stop. Well done, everybody, if you've taken part tonight. Let's have a see who we commented. Anybody? Yes, I did know it wasn't always you that tried to describe the fridge freezer, Rach. It's fine. Okay. Right, guys, that's me done for this evening. Thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you want to put any comments on regarding the class or some of the things that have been mentioned, feel free to do so. I will endeavour to answer them. If not, I'm sure somebody in the Rethinking Pain team will pick up and either contact me or get back in touch with you guys. Okay, so I'm going to sign off now. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Look forward to seeing some of you out in the community between now and next Tuesday, and enjoy your evening. See you all soon. Bye bye.